What's going on to you Libras out here? So for you, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the World, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles. So there's some, okay, so you Libras want to be single right now. Easy to understand. You want to be single. The Eight of Pentacles, the World card, the Queen of Pentacles, these are all solitary cards. These are all like cards where, well, not the Queen of Pentacles, but I should say the other two are solitary cards. This is about your experience, you Libra's experience of yourselves, the world, the people around you, just everything, right? Your senses, everything. The Eight of Pentacles speaks to how you've tried to interact with other people romantically, and for you Libras, it just didn't work. So now a lot of you Libras are like, okay, it's time for you to actually start something different. So there's a sense of you Libras becoming more, going on your spiritual journey as well, right? Learning about yourself and who you actually are more, and who you want to be in, the position that you want to be in, right? Like, and the things that the world represents, you're going to have that solitary or that silence, that space, that room for you Libras to actually grow. The Queen of Pentacles represents, some of you Libras may have an opportunity to get to know other people, find out what it is that they are about and everything like that. But you Libras may not necessarily take it, because a lot of you Libras may just be fed up with how a lot of things just don't make sense, right? The people that you show interest, they want to play like they're running away from you. And the people that you may not necessarily be interested in, for good reasons, they're interested in you. And I just see that a lot of you Libras want to just get off of the roller coaster of how other people date in today's world, right? You know, things are about social media and the looks and the optics and power couples, and just get real for a minute, right? Like people worship, like rappers and stuff like this that don't even really put in any kind of work outside of music. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, or musicians, and it's like, what have these people actually done? You know what I'm saying? So it's like people not only look up to this, but they're trying to pattern themselves after this. And the thing is that they don't even understand the logistics, the details, the what's actually happening, right? Like the whole Jay-Z and the Beyonce situation, right? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't care if people like it or if they don't. I can't stand that couple, yo. Personally, me. And the reason why I can't stand that couple is because if you knew that so many people love your shows, why are you raising up the ticket sales? Why are you raising the prices in the ticket sales? Millions of people love you. Don't you think that you'll be able to make that money back if you actually lowered it from $600, which is some people's rent, to, I don't know, $200, maybe even $100? You're going to make the money back. You're going to be a millionaire/billionaire with all the other investments that you have. So the mere fact that you keep raising it up, it goes to show that publicly, right, word-wise, you're benevolent, but privately you're not. And I just, and that's my point. Like, this social media stuff about how people pattern themselves after this, people really do that in real life. That's why I had to talk about it. And when you're trying to interact with other people who do this in real life, like this is a real altar, this is a real archetype that people suit to, or I should say aspire to suit themselves after. They have this attitude that comes along with it. And because they have this attitude that comes along with it, it makes things difficult for you Libras to actually get to know somebody. And that's the thing that you Libras can't stand. The social media power couples trying to be the the flyest person in the world. And then you have the Eight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, right? You have some people, like I said before, that may be into you right now. Or you Libras could go up to a couple of people that you find attractive. But I'm just seeing how a lot of you Libras are looking at it like, okay, but are they going to look to you to try to control you? Because there's a sense of control. Maybe somebody was trying to control you. Maybe it's the ex person that I'm talking about, and that you Libras are just reflecting on how a lot of people use relationships and money and power couples and all of that as a means of control, right? Because that type of stuff does happen, though. I ain't even gonna lie. That type of stuff does happen. This is the reason why I'm an advocate for everybody having their own money, because like a lot of time, like especially nowadays, you got these people talking about housewives, and anybody talking about housewives, you goofy, just sitting around, or point that I'm trying to make here is ain't making their own money. Because no adult, I don't care what it is, no adult, no able-bodied adult wants to ask for some money, right? Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to do that. No, come on now, stop. Nobody wants to ask. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that does happen, where people will use the financial thing as a means of control. Or they'll they'll pour into you, right? They'll give you a lot up front so that you can open up and trust them. And I just see that a lot of you Libras seen that before. You've seen that one before. And it's like, potentially, like I said before, it's still fresh in your mind because it was probably with this ex, this person that you would have wanted to get to know and potentially could have stayed with, but the person showed you that they were a total goober, right? They were a total goofy. And see, the Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, right, represents how a lot of you Libras basically, you have to carry that weight on your shoulders, but you're learning how to get rid of that weight on your shoulders, right? To where what's helping you is, again, the Five of Cups. Understanding that what it is that you've lost, understanding that you've needed to take a step back, slow down, get rid of a couple of things in your life that's causing you an unnecessary amount of stress, like the fake individuals. Because like it is, I've said since 2021, and now that you Libras are starting to see it, that your so-called friends don't have your back like that. They don't. How you know someone has your back is they show up, yo. They're multifaceted. They have your back. These are the type of people that you can call 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. They asleep. Yo, what you called me for? You know what time it is? They peek over. Yeah, but I need some help. What you need help with, yo? What's going on? What you need help with? Yo, I need $300. What you need $300 for? Yo, I'm in a real bind. I'm in a real tizzy right now. Things are real messed up for me right now. All right, yo, come over to my house. I give you $300 in your hand. Not individuals. When you up, yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you $300 right now. They'll tell you that they'll give you $300 because you don't need it. But then when you Libras are down, I don't have $300. Sometimes they have the $300, mind you, and they don't want to give it to you. Sometimes they don't even have the $300, but it goes to show you how useless they are. Not because they don't have the $300, because everybody falls on hard times, but they never have the $300 because they poor. It's not broke. They poor. They're not doing anything to have some sort of upward mobility whatsoever to do better for themselves. They're in a perpetual state. They're in a perpetual state of poverty or broke or poverty because of the fact that all they do is rip and run around and play games all day. You see what I'm saying? So the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Cups right here represents for you, a lot of you Libras, you're just not dealing with that. So there's a sense of you Libras really needed you didn't know how much you needed to actually take a break from trying to get to know other people, swerving, trying to find out what's going on other people's names and exchanging numbers and linking up with other people romantically. You never knew how much you actually needed to take some time. This has been a couple of months for you Libras. You never knew how much a lot of you Libras needed to take that break. And you Libras understand what it is that I've been saying for a very long time. A lot of people don't have your back, unfortunately. A lot of people, you know what I mean, when you interact with them as far as relationship-wise, they're looking to control you. They can't deal with you Libras from the capacity of you Libras being who you are and that they actually need to trust you. So what do they have to do? They don't trust you. They are control freaks. So they're obsessed with controlling other people, right? This control that they need to have over others, specifically people that interact with them. And I just see that a lot of you Libras see it for what it is, and that's essentially what it is that you're striving to. One of the things that you Libras are striving to walk away from. Let's get out of the need to control you more. Let's step out of that and let's step into trust more. So let's clarify the Knight of Cups. The Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Empress, the Ace of Swords, and then you have the Six of Pentacles, like I said. So the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Cups and the Empress, right, which is Libra, there's a sense of you Libras being fed up with that, being exhausted about that so many people want control over other people. They are obsessed with this control. And I just see that a lot of you Libras don't want to be controlled. You want to get to know somebody. You want there to be trust, but you don't want control. The Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles represents, and up until then, when you're ready, when you are healed, when you have become better than where you are even now, you Libras are obviously in full control of who you talk to. There's a sense of you Libras just not right now being quite ready for said relationship. There's a sense of you Libras actually just taking your time to really get back in and try to talk to people again. But you're not necessarily in any kind of particular rush. So you've did so much, you've gotten to know so many people that to the point where you Libras have essentially burnt yourself out just from the experiences of how other people don't take you seriously, and they should. And part of the reason why it is that they don't take you seriously is because they're dysfunctional. The other part is they want to use you in other, they're insecure. So that's pretty much it for now. We're going to check in. I'm going to check in on you again, obviously, when I do some more of these videos in the next couple of days. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. We're almost at 16,000 subscribers. Would really appreciate it if you would smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.